Hi everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is part 2 of my project shares for the KSCraft Lovers store for their October 2022 release. I'll link my part 1 video down below in the description box. And I will link all of the dies that I used, of course. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Leave a comment and I'll get back to you. So yeah, I made a few different projects with these dies, really fun and perfect for Christmas time, or you can use them for other times of the year too, most of them anyway. So let's get started. First, I wanted to show you the paper pads that I'm going to be using. I've been gravitating towards these a lot in my crafting this Christmas, so I thought I would show you. As you can see, I've really cut into them a lot. This one's falling apart. This is an older one from DCWV called Dear Santa, and I believe I got this at Joann's, I think 2020. So this one has lots of bright, pretty colors. Well, pastels actually, but really pretty colors. This one is from Michael's. It's called Holiday Bash, and it's got very similar colors, so I mix and match them. This one, I think it's from 2018. It was a hot buy. So there's that one. It's got the pretty pinks and aquas, mint greens. And then I also use this one, Merry Mod Christmas from DCWB as well. I think this was 2020 also. 2019. Okay, so different years, but all very similar colors. The two DCWV ones are double-sided, which is nice for some of the projects that I used. So I just wanted to show those to you in case you're wondering what papers I was using. That was for most of them anyway. So let's get started with the dies. I've got 4 different ones to show you today. The first one is called the pop-up card. And this is really interesting. I've never made a pop-up card before, so I watched Hannah's video. Hannah has a tutorial on her channel. I'll link that down below in case you're wondering how to make this. Her tutorials are so handy. Every time there's one that I'm not sure how to make, I'll go to the KSCraft channel on YouTube and Hannah will have a very clear tutorial. So thanks, Hannah. Yeah, so this is the pop-up card, and let me show you the project because it's easier to get an idea of what it looks like than just looking at the die, but it is just one piece, which is nice. So when you make it, it comes out to be this size, and let me just measure this for you. It is 1 7/8 and 3 1/8 approximately across. So when you make this, you have to cut a piece of cardstock to go as your backing, and Hannah gives you the measurements for it. It's actually 7 3/4 by 3 7/32. And Hannah explained in her video that they did not make a die for that because that would double the cost of the die, and it's easy enough to cut a rectangle yourself. So I think that was a wise decision, and that's what I did. So this one, I added a belly band around it because it's kind of thick, as you can see, and this way it kind of holds it together. So to make a belly band, you just cut a strip of paper, and then I added a removable glue dot, so you could either just take it apart or just slide it off like that. So that's what I did, and I made it pretty flat so that belly band would fit over it, but this is from one of those paper pads I just showed you. This die set here I'd gotten in an alley a long time ago, this nesting kind of, like loopy frame, and it's stitched, so I love that. And then this is from a Simple Stories paper collection, I believe. If you want to know, let me know, but it's one of those adhesive brads. So that's the outside of the card. So when you open it, it kind of opens the inside. Isn't that cute? So it makes like a little pocket on the inside here. So I put a couple of these little cookie cutouts that I made. I showed these in a video a week or 2 ago. Those were from DIY Art Bin Store. So I thought this would be a good way to present some, just some little ephemeras. You could add a gift card in here if you want. If you're going to have like a larger gift card, Hannah explains how to make this pocket, just a little bit longer so you have more room in there. So I added Jolly Holiday here. This is from a previous KSCraft release, and I had these all cut out already, so I thought they looked perfect on the inside of the card. And I love this paper with the little bunnies and deer and the Christmas trees and stuff. So that's why I wanted to use a double-sided paper for this part, because you see one side when it opens up, and then when you open the card all the way, you see the cute inside. Ho 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 is from a crepe paper collection, probably the Busy Sidewalks, I think that's what it was. And this paper here, the background that has the candy canes on one side and the gingham on the other, that's that rectangle that you have to cut out yourself without a die. So super cute, right? I mean, you can fit, these are pretty dimensional. I used some foam here, and these fit fine, especially if you're using a belly band to hold everything together. Then, you know, something with a little bit more dimension will fit in there fine. So yeah, that's my card. I hope you like it. I think it came out really, really cute, and I plan to give a lot of gift cards this Christmas. My nieces and nephews are older, so they'd rather have gift cards than, you know, stuff I would pick out, unless their parents tell me exactly what to get them. So anyway, this is a really fun way to present a gift card, or just any little tiny gift in there. So that's my first project. I hope you like it. And let's move on to project number 2. So the next one is the Christmas truck add-on. And this is an add-on to KSCraft's truck die, and that's the Easter version. I'll link the original down below, that where you could get the, you know, the truck itself. But this is the add-on die. So this comes with all the accessories for a Christmas truck. So it comes with 4 different license plates: Jesus, Jolly, Mary, and Santa, and then a background piece. Comes with a cute little gingerbread girl who you could dress up. I assume she's a girl because she has the eyelashes, but whatever. And it comes with candy canes, 2 different directions, comes with the base piece and a layering piece that cuts out the stripe. It comes with 3 different presents, different sizes, a sleigh, embellishments for the gingerbread person, also some more embellishments there, different size circles you can use for, you know, buttons or whatever. And then it comes with the Christmas tree as well. So really cute examples on the KSCraft website on Ally, but let me show you the one that I made. So this is mine. Isn't she cute? She meaning, I don't know, the truck and or the gingerbread person. So I made this in pastels, which, you know, I just can't get enough of this year. And this was my focal piece, this tree in this pretty fabric from one of those fabric. Sometimes I get mixed up between fabrics and papers. This pretty paper from one of those paper pads, and it's got pinks and light blues and whites and darker pinks. And I used Nuvo drops in pinks and reds all around the different elements of this truck, just to kind of bring it together. The gingerbread person I cut out of almond cream basil cardstock, and then I used white glitter paper for a lot of the different elements. And the presents cut out the little squares from, well, the die cuts them out. So you can paper piece them, or if you use like a thick glitter paper, sometimes they won't pop out that easily. So you could just use that as the base and then overlay cardstock on top of it. That's what I did. And the candy canes, there are 2 different layering pieces, so that was easy enough to use 2 different papers. Again, I used the white glitter paper. And then the snowflakes, did I show you 2? I think there were, I guess there is just 1. I thought there were 2 snowflakes, but maybe there is just 1. Anyway, that's what I used for these, and I used Nuvo drops on the inside of those. I picked the word jolly. I don't know, I just felt like this was a jolly kind of car. And I used white glitter for the bumper as well. And then red paper for the taillights and matte silver for the rear view or side mirrors. And then Santa Claus Post Office is a Tim Holtz Ideology rub-on that I just got this year from, I don't remember where I got it from, but wherever they sell Tim Holtz Christmas, you can find those. And I love rub-ons because they really look like, you know, it doesn't look like a sticker, which I think sometimes can look a little, I don't know, tacky or unfinished. I really like how rub-ons look in projects like this. So that's what I did. I hope you enjoy it. If you're wondering how big this car is, or the truck, it's about 3 1/4 inches top to bottom, and then side to side. What's the widest part? Maybe that one. It's about 3 1/2, not even, 3 3/8. So super cute, right? This would be great to put on the front of a card, to use any kind of embellishment that you want. You can make this as a tag, as an ornament, as a page in a mini album, whatever you'd like to use your embellishments for. So there's that one. Okay, the next, let me show you both the next die sets. The first one is the Santa Mustache bag topper. And that one, I guess I have underneath. So this one is very simple. It comes with the two pieces. It comes with the mustache bag topper. So you cut it out once and fold it over, and the front has the embossing lines on it, like, you know, a mustache would. And then it comes with a nose layering piece, which is just a stitch circle. So you could also, you know, use that in any project you want. But it's so simple, but yet it really adds a lot to your project. So I'll show you that in a second. I also want to show you the Christmas Drippy bow. And this one comes in 3 different sizes, so you pick which size you want. This is a large one. As you can see, it's a nice large bow. And I did cut them all out so I can measure them for you. So it comes with the bow piece, the loops, and then it comes with the drippy part to lay on top of that. And then it comes with the tail part of the bow, and then drippy parts for the tail part too. And then it comes with the middle part that you can wrap around. It's long, so you can cut off, you know, cut it off where you need to. So that's a large one. And then these are the small and the medium size ones. So as you can see, they're, you know, a size for any occasion. You know, if you want to get more than one set, I think that's a good idea, because, you know, you use smaller bows sometimes you need larger ones. So I made 4 of the different Santa mustache bag toppers. So here's the first one, and I just put it on top of a bag that I got. I just picked these up at Walmart. And it was like, yeah, $1.48 for these treat bags. And they're 4 by 2 by 6 inches, and it comes with 20 of them. So I thought this was a perfect size for this bag topper, because it's a very simple topper. You know, I figured it would go nicely with the small bag. So, and the size fits perfectly. So I use that white glitter paper. This is the one that I get from Walmart in the printer paper section. And then I use some, I think this is my Creative Time polka dot paper. And I love how it's stitched. I gotta love that stitching. And you can see the embossed lines there. Hopefully you can see it on camera, but that's the mustache. It's just so easy to make, so that's why I made a bunch of them. And on top of the bag, I used one of the pieces of ephemera. It's actually a sticker from Michaels this year. This was in the, you know, in that pastel-y pack. And I thought this one went well with this, because it really does fit nicely inside the bag, and it does kind of echo the Santa underneath that. So yeah, since it was a sticker, I just peeled it off and stuck it on there. And what I like to do is put the bag topper on the bottom of the bag if it's a, you know, reversible pattern. That way whoever gets it can just open up the bottom of the bag. And I use some Scrapbook.com mint light adhesive tape. It's kind of, you know, washi tape stickiness, but it's a nice thick tape. And then I just put some Dollar Tree ornaments in here, and they fit really nicely. So that's the first one. Such a cute bag topper, right? So let me show you the other ones that I made. Here's one, just in case you want to dress up like a pack of stickers or enamel dots or something. I had this pack of, it says enamel stickers from October Afternoon. So I just popped on a Santa mustache bag topper, and that's a great addition to a gift for, you know, somebody who likes to craft. I used some Sizzix. This is that like iridescent smooth paper. It came in a pack with like white and peach and purples. And this, you can really see the embossed lines nicely on there. I used some red gingham for the nose, and that was it. So easy to make. And I think it makes a really nice, you know, just decoration to something that doesn't need much. I also made this one. And this one I used that white paper with the embossed dots from Joann's, and some pink polka dot paper as well. These are the Christmas Drippy bows, so I wanted to show you those. This bag actually is just like an A2 size cellophane bag, And then I cut a piece of acetate to fit inside there. This is that acetate that I got from Michael's, and it came in a pack of winter acetate. So I thought it would be a great backdrop for the bows here. So this is the large one, obviously, the small one, and the medium one. So the large one measures side to side, it's about 3 1/4 about, and then top to bottom it's 2 inches. The medium one is 2 7/8, and then top to bottom it is 1 1/8 about. Maybe 1 1/4. And then the small one is 2 inches by 1 1/8. So really cute bows. I used, let's see, for this bow, the large one and the small one, I used gift wrapping paper, and they're not like the plain paper kind. This one has kind of like a plasticky coating to it, and then this one is almost like a fabric wrapping paper. You can get things like that at Home Goods. And then for the drippy part of the large one, I used that really smooth glitter paper from Michael's that came out a few years ago. I find it bends really nicely for bows. And then this is one of those like cream dollops that Craft Eccentricity had recommended a long time ago from Allie. This is that white glitter paper again from Walmart, and I used a snowflake button that my friend Sue sent me. Thanks, Sue, if you're watching. And I tied it with some like metallic teal thread. And then for the medium one, I used regular scrapbooking paper so it would bend nicely, nice thin paper, and another piece of that Michael's smooth glitter. This is one of those snowballs from Hobby Lobby. It comes in the pack of Christmas decor, and I just cut it in half and glued it onto the center of the bow. I thought that made a nice, centerpiece for the bow. So that is another idea for how to use the bag toppers for homemade goodies. And then the last one, here is it. And for this one, I made it the bag topper, I made it the topper of an envelope. So I used some Lawn Fawn gray and white gingham paper for the mustache. I wanted to use kind of a whitish paper, but this one has a light gray, so I thought that went well with it. And then this is from one of those paper pads I showed you at the beginning. For the envelope, I used a slimline envelope that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby. Do I have it out still? Yes. This was on clearance a few months ago, and these are slimline envelopes, and it was reduced to $124 from $4.99. And I like these because they open along the top instead of along the side. So I thought that would be perfect for to use with the bag topper. So there's the bag topper. There's the envelope for the background. As you can see, I left the opening on the bottom, so whoever gets this can just open the bottom and not have to worry about, taking off the bag topper, although you can take it off. I use removable pop dots. And then I used a die set that I have from Momenta that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby. It's really my only full-size slimline cards die set, so that's what I used. And I kind of wanted to make it colors that it would look like Santa's outfit, kind of a red base and black trim, and I used some gray shimmer paper for the sections, or for the frame. And then I used some more cut aparts from Simple Stories, and then this is from another Simple Stories collection as well, again echoing the Santa theme. And then I used some snowflakes that I cut out previously from Scrap Diva Designs. These are from her Christmas shaker die plate set that I had played with a few weeks ago. So that's my bag topper for use as an envelope topper. So you can use it as other things besides, topping bags. I thought it would be fun to just add them to an envelope, and that way this makes a really nice packaging for a card or a gift card, or, maybe a few gift cards in here. Whatever you could think of to put in there. So that's why I made that. Of course, you can't mail this, but, you can give it to somebody in person. So those are all of my projects for today. Let me know what you think. Again, I'll link them all down below. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Take care, everybody. Bye.